Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome students. Again we are our topic is application of linear functions and these applications related with economics and social life. So this is our in this regard this is our chapter number 17. Here you see another question, that is question number 11, child sport. Recent survey indicates that payment of child support tends to decline with time elapsed after the divorce decree. One survey uses the estimating function P is equal to f of t is equal to 90 minus 12.5 t. Here in this question he states how the government is helpful in providing the protection to child in case when the families get separation and how the child or the children's get influence from these relations, and on the behalf of this how the government pay to support a child. Here in this respect the given function is estimating on the base of one survey, that is P is equal to f of t, that is equal to 90 minus 12.5 t, where P represents the percentage of the cases in which payments are made, where P represents the percentage of cases in which payments are made, and T equals time measured in years after the divorce decree. What is the, where P is the, P represents the percentage of cases in which payments are made, and T equals the time measured in years after the divorce decree. So in this respect our question part A is interpret the p-intercept. What you know about how you can find the p-intercept? If you want to find the p-intercept, then you substitute t is equal to the 0. Which intercept you have to find? You have to substitute the other variable equal to 0. So we do t is equal to 0 here, and in this respect p is equal to 90. And if you know what is meant by the P, here you see that P represent the percentage of cases in which payments are made. So here P is equal to 90. So in this way our intercept point is 0, 90. In divorce decree 90% payments are made. 90% payments are made. Here P represents the percentage of the payment that made by the government. So P is equal to 90. It shows that 90% payments are made in this case. Now we move towards part B. Interpret the slope. So given equation is P is equal to 90 minus 12.5 t, and you know that this is our slope-intercept form. So we compare it with P is equal to mt plus c, and you know that m represent the slope and t represent the time and c represent the p-intercept. Here if you compare these two equations, you clearly see that m is equal to minus 12.5. This value, what is meant by this P? What is meant by this m, that is equal to minus 12.5? This value of slope indicates that in divorce decree payments percentage decrease each year. This shows that this value of slope indicates that the divorce decree payments percentage decrease each year by 12.5. Each year the payments percentage decrease by each year, 12.5. So you are not here to use the negative sign, because the negative sign explained by this decrease word. This negative sign is explained by this decrease word. So this is not required here to write you the negative sign. Now here in part C, in what percentage of cases is child support paid after 5 years? In what percentage of P cases is child support paid after 5 years? And you know that what is your given equation after the survey, that is made P is equal to 90 minus 12.5 T. Now he asked in what percentage of the cases is child support paid after 5 years. So in this case you substitute T is equal to 5. You get P is equal to 90 minus 12.5 into 5. You get 90 minus 62.5, and you simplify this, you get 27.5. So in what percentage of cases is the child support paid after 5 years? So this represents that 27.5% of the cases child support paid after 5 years. It means after 5 years this portion of the percentage gets their payments. So you see here 27.5% of the cases of the child support is paid after 5 years. Now we move towards question number 1. Hopefully you understand this. Question number 12 is sports injuries. Sports injuries that we get in during sports in college and school life. They made a survey on this and use the application of linear function and how you can express your activities in your linear type functions. A survey of high school and college football players suggests that the number of career-ending injuries. A survey of the high school and college football players suggests that the number of career-ending injuries, in which you know that career-ending injuries in hamstring and some backbone, thigh, and some other shoulders, in which you see on your TV screens in different programs that different players got different types of injuries, and in the way of that injury their career comes to end. So injuries in his sport is increasing. In 1980 the number of such injuries was 925. In 1980 the number of such injuries was 925. In 1988 the number was 1235. It means 1980 it was 925, and in 1988 this number goes to increase up to 1235. If it is assumes that the injuries are increasing at a linear rate, it is assumed that the injuries are increasing at a linear rate. So on the base of before solving this question, first we see that this information is given in a form of points. One is that it is measured on it's measured starting on 1980. This is its year number, it's 0 year. Okay. Here the next reading is taken on 1980. It is second point. In the initial year the injuries was 925. So you write here at initial year, in which I say t is equal to 0, the injuries are 925. 925. It is our first point. Now we move towards on the basis of second information. It means when you subtract, you see here how many years the difference between these 1980 and 1988, these are 8 years. These are 8 years, and after 8 years the injuries are, total injuries are 1235. So I write here 1235. So you see here. Now these are two informative points for us to calculate the next information. So in case A, determine the function n is equal to f of t, where n equals to estimate the number of injuries. Here n, what is n? This n represents the number of injuries. The number of injuries per year, and t equals the time measured in years since 1980. Since 1980, it starts from 1980. So we see here, given points are, I said t1, n1, here t is equal to 0, its initial year. So I say here t1, I say t1 is equal to 0, corresponding value is 925. These are the injuries in this year. Then t2 is equal to 1988, which becomes 8 years. The lapse between these 2 years is equal to these two successive years. These becomes 8 years, and in this the number of injuries are 1235. 1235. Now again, by using 2-point formula, 2-point formula here, that is equal to n minus n1 divided by n2 minus n1 is equal to t minus t1 divided by t2 minus t1. Here you see that n1 is equal to 925 and n2 is equal to 1235. We substitute their respective values at their places. We get n minus 25. Here you see that n1 is equal to 925 and n2 is equal to 1235 minus 925 is equal to t1 is equal to, you see here, t1 is equal to 0 and t2 is equal to 8 minus 0. So when you simplify this, you get n minus 925 divided by 310 is equal to t by 8. When you take a cross multiplication of this, you get n minus 925 is equal to t by 8 into 310. When you multiply this, it is equal to 38. You simplify this, you get 38.75 t. So when you take this 925 towards right, this equation gets the form n is equal to 38.375 t plus 925. What is this? What is meant by this equation? This equation shows that initially we have injuries 925, and after the passage of each year, with the passage of each year, 38.375 amount of injuries increase each year. 38.37 injuries each year increase. So there is an increase. This shows that 38.375 shows the increase in injuries each year. Now we move towards part B. Interpret the meaning of the slope of this function. Interpret the meaning of the slope of this function. Given n is equal to 38.375 t plus 925. Compare this with n is equal to its general form, which is also called the slope intercept form. N is equal to mt plus c. So here m is equal to 38.375. As you get, m is equal to 38.375. So this value of slope shows that each year injuries increase by 38.4. I'm writing here after round off. So you see here, when it is expected that the number of such injuries will go over the 1500 marks, you have to state here the time when these injuries touch the mark of 1500. So in this case, we have our general equation is n is equal to 38.375 t plus 925. To substitute here n is equal to 1500, When you substitute n is equal to 1500 here, you get 38.375 t plus 925. And after simplification, you get 575 is equal to 38.375 t. So when you divide 575 by 38.375, you get 14.98. Almost after 15 years. Almost after 15 years. Here you made a guess. You see here, in the lapse of 8 years, the injuries goes to increase 310, and up to how much time required that these injuries goes to 1500. It shows that it requires almost 15 years to reach the mark of 1500. So t is approximately equal to 15. After 15 years, the injuries will mark up to 1500. Now I take an example here that how the federal income tax is imposed on the people. Here is another example. In 1990, the federal tax rates for married couples filing jointly were as given. The federal tax rate for married couple filing jointly were as given. Here you see that taxable income. Here it shows that over the amount but not over the amount, and against them the tax rates are imposed. Here you see $0 but not over 32,450. Tax rate is on this range is 15%. When amount is over 32,450 but not over 78,400, the tax rate imposed on this is 28%. When amount is over 78,400 but not over 1,62,770, its rate is 33%. And when amount is over 1,62,770 is equal to 28%. Now you see how you can handle such type of situation. Solution is, let x is equal to the taxable income in dollars. Let x is equal to the taxable income in dollars. Then t is equal to the federal income tax liability in dollars. T is equal to the federal income tax liability in dollars. We want to identify the function. We want to identify the function t is equal to f of x. We want to identify the function t is equal to f of x. If a couple's taxable income is from $0 to $32,450, here I give a brief explanation that how that ratio of chargeable income is applied on different categories. If a couple's taxable income is $0 to $32,450, they must pay a federal income tax equal to 15%. If their income lies in this range, they are taxable to pay 15% of its income, or of their income. If their taxable income is greater than $32,000 but not greater than 78,400, they have to pay 15%. They have to pay 15% on first. You see here, first on 32, the most important points. On first 32,450, we divide it in different ranges. We divide it in different ranges and apply the formula there. Then how much deduction is imposed on, how much tax is imposed on this part of the income. And 28% on the income over 32,400. And what is over than 32,400, then on that amount 28% of the tax is imposed. Now we see, if their taxable income is greater, then 78,400, greater than 78,400 but not greater than 1,62,770, they must pay. Again he categorize it. How tax is imposed on different categories. First 15% is imposed. On 32,450, and then 28% on the next, the difference between 78,400 and 32,450. The difference between these two is 45,950. On this 45,950, 28% tax is imposed, and 33% on all the income over $78,400. Now we started our question. If the taxable income lie in the range, fall in the range $0 to 32,450, then we write it as T is equal to 0.15x. 0.15% mean 0.15. So the tax imposed on that income is, if the income lies in this range, then you are liable to pay 15% of the tax. So in this way, we say the income lies in this interval, that is x. So we multiply this x by 0.15. Now we move towards, if the taxable income is greater than $32,450 but not more than 78,400. Greater than 32,450 but not more than 78,400. So first on this amount, the chargeable income tax is, that is 0.15, 32,450 multiplied 0.28, the income greater than but not more than, and we do not know what is the difference between these two. So we write it as x minus 32,450, but not more than the difference between these two. So we write it as 0.28 x minus 32,450. So when you simplify this, you get T is equal to 0.28 x minus 4,218.5. Hopefully you understand this. If the taxable income is greater than 78,400 but not more than $1,62,770, you see here T, first the chargeable tax is the income tax, that is 0.15, that is imposed on 32,450, and then you see here I'm simplifying this here. If you see here, 45,950, I'm circle this. On this you see here 28% is chargeable. 28% is chargeable, and when you remove its percentage sign, you get 0.28. So 45,950 plus on the excess of this, but not excess of this, you are chargeable. It is chargeable 0.33 x minus 78,400. And when you simplify this, you get 0.33 x minus 8,138.5. Now, if the taxable income is greater than 1,62,770, then first 0.15 imposed on 32,450, then 0.28 on 45,950, and then 0.33 on 84,370, and again 0.28% on the excess. So in this way you write it as x minus 1,62,770. When you simplify this, you get 0.28x. The complete tax liability function is, you can see this all activity in a form of a function here. T is equal to f of x. You see here 0.15 x is taxable when your income lies income lies in this interval, greater than 0 but less than 32,450, greater than 0 and less than and equal to 32,450, then you are liable only to pay on that amount, or on that income you are liable to pay 15%. And when your income is greater than this, x represents your income, this x represents your income is greater than 32,450 but less than 78,400, then you are liable to pay such type of such type of tax, 0.28x minus 4,218.5. In the same way, on other intervals, the values of the payable tax are given. Hopefully you understand this. And one more question that is given in exercise, which relate exactly with this example. Please you try to solve that question according to this example. This is only one question that I have given you as a practice question. So hopefully you complete this, and if you feel any problem, then you will text me. I saw most of the students from BBA A, BBA B are not interested in performing these questions, and just to give attendance, yes sir, okay sir, I understand this, okay sir, but they have no query regarding their questions. They never ask a question, sir, we have a problem here, kindly tell us, we feel problem in solving these questions. So kindly take interest in your studies. Inshallah ta'ala, Allah will do better. Take care. Allah Hafiz.